Check swing. No appeal. Ball one.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
One down.
That is pitch. The second baseman, Luke Keeschel.
Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to Guerrero. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Second inning here, no score. On the ground. Fires over to Guerrero. Out number 3. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, George Springer.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Next offering misses down and away. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. He decides to hold on to it, and they don't get the out.
The catcher, Brandon Valenzuela.
Check swing. He went. That's strike 1. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. Bunted back towards the mound. Gets it to first. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second. So up next, Jesus Sanchez. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Bunts it back towards the pitcher. To first, there for the out. Run comes in on a safety squeeze.
The second baseman,
Swing and a chopper out to short. Fires to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. On to the third inning. And now for the Twins, Alan Roden. On the ground, right side. Slings to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. That's to third, Okamoto. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. So digging in, Ryan Kreidler. On the ground to the left. Barehand grab. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play. That one fouled off. In the dirt. Oh, right to the backstop. And the runner stays where he is. Kreidler off of first with 2 away. Popped up left side. And that'll get down for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. in to score from first. We're tied at 1. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple. So up next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee. Now will bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Set for the bottom of the third, and now for the Jays, Andres Gimenez. Gets the bunt down the right side. Lewis. He steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and foul ball. This one in the air, center field. Martin under it, and he makes the catch. And that quickly 2 away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Nathan Lucas. Popped up. Keishel settles underneath it. That is the inning. On to the fourth, and now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Ball 1 there.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
That's towards center. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Twins, the designated hitter, Josh Bell.
On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond. Nice play off the bounce for the out. And next for Minnesota, Luke Keishel. 0 for 1 so far. Breaking ball misses down and away. Hit in the air, left field. And that is that. Bottom 4, and now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Well, these Jays, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
On the ground, right side. Lewis takes it to the bag. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Here's George Springer. A single and a run scored and a walk. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
In the air, right field. And that is that. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. ripped, but it curls foul. In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at-bat through the count.
Go ahead run on base. Austin Martin, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Outside, that's a ball.
And that's going to get into the corner. This looks like extra bases. Lead runner around second. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Top of the zone for a called strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. On to first. Got him, but they plate the go-ahead run.
Up next to the
Here's
plate,
Trevor
the
Larnach.
left fielder on the mound, Trevor Larnach.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's a ball and a strike. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Intentional pass coming. Base is now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. All loaded up. Ryan Jeffers getting ready to hit.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Swing and he popped it up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Jays, Brandon Valenzuela. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And the 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 0-2 now. In the air to left center. Larnach gives chase. Misses the catch. And the tying run is on base.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten.
Runner on the go. Bunt attempt misses. Throw. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Inside move to second, and he dives back in safely. Base hit. Here comes the runner. He'll score, and they've tied it. Caught in a rundown now. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more safe.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single. It's 3-2. No outs. Runner at first. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. And that one fouled off. Runner on the go. And a sac bunt here. Lewis. He never makes a throw. Both runners are safe. And I'm just scratching my head.
The center fielder, number 3, Mayo.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Back to the top of the order now. So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that's the inning. Back now in Toronto. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Josh Bell. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Twins definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given
Fair ball. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Ground ball left side. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Wastes no time there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Lewis in the box now. Takes strike one. And that's a base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded. No outs. Opportunity right here. That clips the zone. It's 0-1. Just missed.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play.
Line drive. That's a base hit. One runs in. Another comes in to score. It's a two-run single, and they've tied it again.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
There's a strike. That clips the corner.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Go ahead run on base. Ryan Kreidler, the next Twin up to hit. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Here's a 3-0. And that'll load the bases.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Pitch is in there. And it's 0-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Tied at 4. That one drilled left field. Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw in. And he's got no chance. He's out.
Up next for Minnesota.
Here's the third baseman, Brooks Lee. Look out!
Yep, I got
And it hit him.
First base.
Up next for the Twins, the catcher, Ryan Jeff. Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 62.
Swings through that one. Swing and a miss as he was late. The Twins trying to break this one open. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Can't glove it cleanly. Oops, he came home with it. And everyone's safe. They're loaded. Here's Josh Bell. 1 for 3.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Gone! Grand slam! Oh my!